So we got Franklin out there. Looks pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Hurricane now. And then here, just some real scattered showers so far.
You know, it's been rather disruptive over the last 3 weeks, really, if you take in consideration the week before Emily, then Emily, and now we've got this little dry pattern. It's the tropics, things moving around, dry air, actually a result of the outflow boundary or outflow from Franklin, creating some dry air, and another system to the east of that as well. Well, here is one lone storm that we've got on our tower cam here at ABC7. You can see that raining right now near University and I-75 heading toward Palm and looks like it's moving off to the west. It developed as a result of the sea breeze front, and there's a little front. We'll show you that in a minute. There could be still more showers popping up here and there. Nothing too strong at this point. And the time lapse of Anna Maria webcam that's back in business now and showing pretty calm conditions out on Bimini Bay with lots of sunshine around. And the winds out of the west, so the sea breeze kicked in and has penetrated all the way to east of I-75, and that's why we're getting that shower activity developing. Big storms to the north of us right now over Jacksonville and also stretching down toward Daytona Beach. And not much in Orlando, pretty good there, but for us, limited shower activity around. You can see one lone storm in southwest Polk County. This one moving off to the west, and the sea breeze right about there. And we'll actually put some more sensitivity on the radar, and you can actually see the sea breeze now. It's penetrated well east of I-75, but as things move across it, causes lift and the showers popping up here and there. This will collide with it, especially into Manatee County, and then get carried over toward Parrish, Palmetto, and Braden, I think, in the next hour and a half or so. We'll see how it plays out. Last night we had a lot more activity around, but some fairly moderate rain now near University Parkway, all the way along I-75, so some tough driving conditions there. Lakewood Ranch avoiding most of it at this point, and it is moving off to the west. The meadows, some of the meadows getting some rainfall at this time. And you notice the last frame there, it shows a little spread off to the southwest. So this storm not moving much. The sea breeze still kind of holding it on, but also supplying it with energy. Look at this dry air in place now, right over the northern Bahamas, stretching right into South Florida. We're going to deal with that later on in the morning hours on through Thursday, but eventually it's so thin that it gets out of here fairly quickly, and then some moisture from a tropical system off the coast of Florida will move in later on in the day. Heat index coming down a little bit. It was 102 just an hour ago, and now it's at 100. Winds again out of the west-northwest with the sea breeze developing at 12. The high today was 93. 77 the morning low, both those numbers above average, and we're below average for the month and the year, just not much though at all. 76 in Jacksonville now, 89 in Orlando, 90 Miami. Temperatures tomorrow will be similar to what we had today, although the humidity will stay high, and the heat index will be 100 to 105 in the afternoon. A little bit better chance to see some more coverage later in the day as that moisture returns slowly to the Suncoast, so look for that to happen. Speaking of moisture, heavy rainfall, and now this storm getting stronger. The forecast models are suggesting we could see winds getting as high as 85 miles an hour before it makes landfall. It's really exploded today right over the southwest Gulf of Mexico. That just shows you the energy source is definitely the water. It's not over land, and when that happens, the system is tightening up right now as it makes its way off to the west. You can see that deep convection right into the center of this storm system, and it's trying to develop an eye. Pressure at 984 millibars. It's expected to make landfall, as I said, Thursday morning as a Category 1 hurricane with possibly winds as high as 85 miles an hour as it makes its way to the west. While we're watching another tropical system here, this has a 50% chance of developing over the next 5 days. But the news on it, it's going to move off toward the northwest and then the north and then the northeast. Looks like avoiding the United States. We'll keep an eye on it, though. Things can change, but it's unlikely that it's going to have a huge impact on Florida as it makes its way off to the northwest. The forecast tonight calling for scattered showers and storms. I don't think we'll see a replay like we saw last night, but they'll be around. Temperatures cooler over the northern plains and warmer over the southern plains. Now the forecast for boaters tomorrow. It winds basically out of the east-northeast at 10 knots, and then again, seas running less than 2 feet. Forecast tonight, scattered storms are still in the forecast. We'll see a few, especially later this evening. 91 for a high. Tomorrow, a 40% chance for storms. The extended forecast, I think, a good chance we'll see some storminess, a little bit more widespread as we approach the weekend. Scott?